One thing I noticed, people would change jobs, relationships, cities, even their entire environment before they've changed the way they think. Because changing the way you think changes who you become. And that's where things get uncomfortable. The moment you start changing, people start saying things like, you changed. You think you're better than everybody. You forgot where you came from. Nobody ever says, go back to who you used to be. But somehow, that's exactly what they're asking. I know that feeling because I lived it. When I started changing my life, I wasn't just changing my habits. I started standing out. I wasn't interested in the same conversations, the same habits, the same weekends, the same lifestyle. But I started seeing the pattern. A lot of relationships are built on shared distractions. Smoking, drinking, running the streets, always needing to be outside, chasing women. Remove the distraction, and sometimes there's not much left to talk about. Once all that noise was gone, I couldn't hide from myself anymore. I started seeing my own gaps. The conversations I didn't know I needed to have. The leadership I still needed. The discipline I hadn't built. The man I still needed to become. And I realized something else too. When people say, you changed, what they're really saying is, go back to the version of yourself that I'm comfortable with. They don't usually say it like that, but that's what it feels like. I started seeing a pattern. People don't stay the same because change is hard, but it does come with a price. Sometimes, that price is being misunderstood, being called crazy, being called the black sheep, being the only one willing to go in a different direction. And here's the thing, belonging is one of the deepest human needs that we have. Nobody wants to be the odd man out. Nobody wants to feel like they don't fit in anymore. So people stay loyal to an identity they've already outgrown because they're afraid of what happens if they don't. And the crazy part is, the people telling you not to change usually aren't willing to become anything better themselves. So your growth becomes a reminder of everything they've been avoiding. I had to stop asking, what are people going to think? And start asking, who am I becoming? I remember running outside, even when it was raining. People probably thought I was crazy. I didn't care. The decision had already been made on Sunday. Wednesday didn't get a vote. That's when I realized discipline isn't something you build overnight. It's an identity you constantly protect. Everybody won't understand your growth. Some people only know the version of you that makes sense to them. So don't let nobody else's comfort become the ceiling of your life, because the moment you become more committed to your future than you are addicted to belonging, that's when your life really starts to change. All right, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure you drop down inside the comments what was the biggest takeaway, what resonated most with you. And also check out Destroy the Program. I think that this will really resonate with some of you guys and be very beneficial to you. It's free. Check it out. Link is in the description. Until next time, stay true.